Hello, my name is MegaNova, and I am back again with another reaction video now. I'll be coming out with another gaming video very soon, hopefully. But yeah, so this is the new JonTron video. He just uploaded, about an hour ago. Johnny New English. I didn't make a reaction video on the last one because I didn't really know how to react to it, really. It was just like him sitting bullshitting with a couple of friends. But this, from what I can see, here's a bit more of a regular type video he does. So, let's get into it and see if it's anything interesting. Also, I just gotta say, I am so happy that JonTron is actually back to a somewhat decent upload schedule. Like, he's been uploading a lot recently compared to the last, like, many years. So, props to you for that, Mr. Tron.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see you there.
Oh, just a sec.
The reason that I
okay,
can't
just making
see
sure
you.
the sound was
Anyways,
still there.
Before we get into the video, which I'm very excited for you to see, by the way, I'd just like to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Philo.
Shilling!
Philo, you can save tons of money by cutting traditional cable once and for all. Philo allows you to watch all your favorite TV shows in their current season from your laptop, phone, or television without that outdated cable box to tie you down.
And let me guess, it's not available in my country.
God damn it, get a hold of yourself, they tricked you! For only $20 a month, you get access to over 57 channels for a fraction of the price.
Actually, just a sec. Now I'm kind of curious. Is it even available in my country? Huh? A TV experience you'll love. Live and on-demand TV. Unlimited recording on all your devices. But it wants my mobile number or subscribe with your email. Okay. Sure. I'd rather use my email. I know this is probably a weird thing to do in the middle of this, but I'm just kind of interested. Oh, it also demands that you give them your credit card things. Well, I don't have any money now, so I don't want to do that. But it looks like it might actually be available in my country, so okay, not bad.
And also, for anyone who clicks the link in my description, they're giving away a 7-day free trial and 30% off your first month. Right now, I'm watching Drunk History on Comedy Central, but you may fancy something more like The Walking Dead. So, show them some love, click the link in the description.
I don't know the first one, and I don't care about the second one.
This is John's New England, featuring John and New England.
I've come here to the historic land of New England. Some might consider it an update to Old England. But sometimes an update is less like an iPhone and more like a Windows Vista. The settlers left their homes from far and wide over 400 years ago to sculpt this vast landscape.
I mean, he's looking pretty good at that vest.
It was pretty much like back home, except with less buildings, roads, and infrastructure, and more wolves, bears, and spears chucked directly at their heads. But lucky for us, here in New Hampshire, now they have running water. And New Hampshire men and New Hampshire women have been living together in relative peace and prosperity. Unless, as this sign on the state line dictates, you're not living free, in which case they'll murder you. So, why have I come to this land?
That's a bit morbid.
Well, I'll tell you. It's because I'd like to learn and master the culinary techniques of these great peoples. All the while doing it...
Is this another cooking video? Is this gonna turn out like the fucking turducken? Oh dear.
Just like the settlers did all those centuries ago. By living off the fat of the land itself. But, to make a good New England clam chowder, you need a couple good New England ingredients.
Step 1. Gathering.
Clam hunting. Just living off the good graces of Mother Earth. You don't need anything but you, yourself, and your wits. That's gonna make a good one. It's okay. Another one.
This is not gonna end well.
Just like they living off the land like mom and pop. That's a beautiful one. She's gonna go great in the stew. Thanks, Gaia. Thank you, Gaia. But how are you gonna eat a meal if you can't season it? So I've come to gather salt at my local salt mine. This is like restricted, like you can't go there? It says like, no, you can't go in. I mean, you could have, they have to cover it up, insult to injury, salt in the wound, if you will. I didn't know you needed the U.S. Coast Guard to guard a little salt. Newsflash, okay, we're not monsters, just want our soup to taste a little bit better, assholes. I don't, you can just live off the land, right? Like, that's how the settlers do, they just live off the land, right? It's looking a bit, land's looking a bit barren. The corn or wheat or, frankly, whatever that was, I was hoping for, you know, a garden of gourds, mushrooms, cucumbers, tomatoes, but I'm getting more like a kind of a Chernobyl vibe. You know, just like the settlers before me, I'm just gonna, you know, make the best of it and hopefully rely on those for sustenance. You know, keep me through the winter.
Good luck with that.
Who's that? Get that. Do you have the crossbow? Who's got the crossbow? That can be sustenance. No,
I don't think you want to use a crossbow on that. There wouldn't be much left.
You stay there. No! You son of a... I'm not... The land is being hard to live off, dude, alright? It's starting to piss me off a little.
Yeah, it seems a bit tricky.
I followed the trail to the exotic wilds of the local Walmart.
Walmart.
Mother Nature finally smiled upon me and laid forth her bounty. A bushel of crawdads, rare spices from the Orient, and the succulent ham of the sea manatee. It was time to take my goods home. That's a bounty! Now the first thing you're gonna want to do, you're gonna get shucking. You're gonna want to shuck right. Get those bad boys out. It is a strange clam, though, I will admit. But you gotta work with what Mother Nature gives you. Sometimes you get a little reminder. God giveth, he can taketh away. Or just give you poop in a clam. Now you gotta get those bad boys in the pot. Smell it already. You can taste it. Beautiful. Alright, now that we've got the clams in there, we gotta get the rest of our ingredients, which I'm sure is, frankly, something. Beautiful. That's how they do it in Japan. A dash of onions. I don't know, what is that, like Cheerios? Milk. That's just for me, though. And now the all-important step, the clam juice, which actually exists. For real.
What?
It's of clams. Oh, my. They sell that. Don't drink it. It's pure, all natural, but don't drink it. Some things you just don't do. And you just stir that up, and you let it sit. Would you look at that? Just like Mama made it. A feast for the eyes and the stomach. All right, now while we let that simmer, we gotta catch ourselves
Something tells me that's not quite genuine.
Sanders Fish Market in Portsmouth,
You know, it's just a hunch.
hopefully get
a little
one.
hunch I have.
That's at least adequate. Here we are at the local fish market, just like the old days. Would you consider yourself a fishmonger?
Yes, I would.
So it's not a slur, we can still call you that. Which of these fish taste the best?
Scallops and shrimp are definitely up there.
What's a scallop? Is that like a scallop but said wrong?
See, it comes in a shell, and it is basically just a big mussel, and...
It's just a clam. She's just talking about clams.
Yeah.
All right, he could have shortened it. Now, is this a consensual relationship between you and the fishmongers? What kind of fish is this? What kind of fish is this? Can I buy that guy?
No.
He's not for sale.
No.
Can you explain that? You got a banana in with the fish.
Yeah, well, yes. We like to mix things up here. We're a little unconventional.
Liberals. When you take the fish's head off, is it usually dead?
It's already deaded and gutted. Unless it's a crab. That's a different
What do
story.
you got against crabs?
People like to cook them at home, so we start by cutting off the face, we remove the gills, and we rip out their rear.
Wow, okay.
Now, you don't want to get the soft-shell crab treatment. It's a bad time to be a soft-shell crab, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, the season's just about over.
No, I just mean in general. Is there ever a time you don't cut the face off the soft-shell crab?
If they want to do it themselves at home, sure.
If they're on good behavior.
They don't tend to be on good behavior.
You just are a lady who don't like a soft shell crab.
I like selling them.
You also like cutting their faces and pulling their ears out.
If you're looking for fresh fish and quality fish, stop at Sanders in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
You heard it here first. Fish achieved.
Yay! Okay. Oh, really? You're gonna make it fucking unskippable? Fuck you.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see you there.
I don't mind. I don't mind commercials
You
and
sit
shit.
tight.
But don't make them unskippable and have them be like a full minute. That's just...
To tide you over
no.
in the meantime. And we're back in the kitchen.
Maybe
ready
like
to
15
make our
seconds
main
or
entree,
something like
the
that.
New England baked haddock. Breaded, buttered, and beautiful. Now I warn you, this is an advanced recipe, so if you don't get it on your first try, don't be discouraged. Alright everyone, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Just like Mama used to make it before the accident. Alright, while we let this simmer, why don't we go take a look around at the local history and learn something, because there's plenty of it. Nothing gets my appetite going like the thought of thousands upon thousands of young British soldiers killing each other over what I would consider to be petty squabbles. This is Fort McClary State Park, used in so many wars, they've pretty much lost count. Like the
Wow.
Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Civil War, World War I, and the Spanish-American War, which I didn't even know happened until now. I guess we won. Unfortunately, in 1808, they didn't yet know how to build houses, as seen by this. I mean, really, what the fuck is this shit? There's no roof in here, and it's just straight up ground. I wouldn't have wanted to be the rifleman, man. He had a bad gig. Nice window, though, I guess. If you want to fucking die of exposure. Go, the British are coming! We're also the British, too! Which means we're coming! Oh! This is 1605! Boom! Nuclear bomb button! Destroyed, bitch! Next time you try to take America, we'll come for fucking London!
Okay, that's pretty great. Not gonna lie, that was pretty great. Although the green screen
Now, if you
effect,
don't
they're gonna
excuse
work a
me,
little bit on
I've
that.
got a war of my own to start. With the Chipotle burrito I had for lunch.
Uh-huh.
Victory! This is literally cleaner than most bathrooms in the tri-state. I'd take a deuce in that. Please close when done. Okay. They love compliance here in this state. Can't forget to wash those hands. I'll be cooking soon.
Step 3. Was there no step 2? Step 2. Eat.
Ding ding! It's ready. A feast fit for a king. Dig in, everyone.
Does look pretty tasty.
Well, hold on. Actually, no. Now that I'm looking at it from like this angle, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. I don't understand. Like, nobody from around here would eat this. Friggin' settlers wouldn't have eaten this. They didn't have any food, man. I knew I should have used more clam juice, dude. I knew I should have used it. I'm a failure.
In his despair, John realized there are few things unforgivable in this world. Unfortunately, a poor clam chowder is one of them. So John returned to the sea from whence he came. Join us next time as we explore the dense jungles of Borneo, the smoldering pits of Mount Vesuvius, and the bombed-out wastelands of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thank you. Good night.
Atlantic City, New Jersey. He always gonna get one of those freaking jabs in at New Jersey every fucking time.
This house that we're staying in, I think the owner may have an obsession with like dead and or wounded and or dying birds because they are everywhere. A dead bird number 1. What is this, like a dead pheasant? This is wild duck shooting. Okay, so I'm gonna count that as 2. That's 2 dead or dying or wounded birds. All right, this is pheasant shooting. We got 1, 2. Got partridge shooting. I'm just gonna count it as a 1. That's a total of 6. Floor 2. We got 1 hanging upside down. Not sure what's wrong with him. Another sculpture, 1 hanging upside down. That's 8, 9, 10. Sleep well. Another one of the same variety, 11.
That's a lot of dead birds.
Narwhal, beach, sperm whale, fucking what is that, an Amazon river dolphin? What the fuck is going on in this place? Snipe and the dying woodcock. This is not dead. This is not wounded. This is passing between worlds. Fuck, that's the one people made the meme out of with me. The wood echt. I like that video a lot.
The wood echt.
So I lost count. What's the tally?
12 birds, 2 whales, 1... Oh my god. What is even the fuck? Well, gotta say, John, he's back in full force. With, yeah. Especially with the force, like, holy shit. As funny as ever, and... yeah. I mean, there's not really much to say. It all speaks for itself. And my reaction speaks for itself. It's great. So, yeah, that's about what I had to say about the new JonTron video here. It was funny. I guess I learned a few things, actually. Weirdly enough, from a fucking JonTron video. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you will return at some point. And until then, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.